Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Plan with Sammy. In today's video, I am setting up the month of August in my Erin Condren life planner. Now I know it's been a minute since I have filmed a video, and we'll talk a little bit about that reasoning in a little bit. But first, I want to go through my July reflections. Kind of talk about July. So July was a good month. This is kind of how July ended. I was tracking my steps in July, and then I honestly just kind of stopped doing that. I do need to go through and add my photos for July, which I am going to be doing a video on that in the next coming weeks, because I need to back plan a couple weeks in July also. And we'll get to do all the fun things. Those are gonna be more like memory spreads because they were 2 trips. And so yeah, this was July. I really didn't get a lot accomplished when I look at this, and I kind of felt a little sad and disappointed with myself. But then I did my reflections and I'm kind of feeling a little bit better. So my wins for July: I did move my body 25 days. I did not track it on my week or my monthly spread like I wanted to, mostly because I did not have my planner for half of the month, but I moved my body, I would say, a good amount, and so I counted that. I read 2 books in July. I know I only showed 1 on my book tracker, but when I update that, it will be 2. And then I successfully planned and led my student government leadership retreat, which happened at the end of July. And it was this really stressful time, and so that is definitely a win as well. Some things that worked: keeping my expectations flexible when life didn't go according to plan, and choosing family time over stressing about everything, and mostly things that I could not control. What did not work was I wasn't consistent with my scripture study. I struggled with tracking my food this month and living out of our home. Our AC, I guess this is a good time to talk about why July was so insane. So on July 15th, our AC unit died. It completely went kaput. I honestly did not notice it, but my husband did when he got home, and he was like, what is going on? Why is it so hot? So he checked it, and sure enough, it was not working. So he tried a couple things, tried to fix it himself, and he couldn't. And so then on that Friday, he called our repair guy to come out and fix it, and he told us that there was a hole in our coil and that it needed to be repaired. And so then he came that following Monday to repair it, and as he was trying to repair it, the coil snapped in half, and so then they had to order a new part. And so we had to wait for that, and we weren't living in our house. Once it got for that Friday after he said you're gonna have to wait the weekend, we decided that we're not gonna be living in a really hot house, especially with children. So we went and lived with my husband's parents, my in-laws, and then that turned into, with the coil breaking, we stayed there even longer. Luckily, we had a couple trips planned, so we weren't living with them consistently for those 2 weeks, but it did get fixed last week while we were in St. George. And so we are finally home, and it feels so good to be home. But yeah, so we've been living out of our house for about 2-ish weeks, and it's been crazy. Hence why I have not been filming to plan with me's or really doing anything. So the lessons I learned this month is success isn't always completing every goal. Sometimes it's adapting well when plans change. And I feel like I did that pretty well this month. I know there would have been a past version of myself that would have completely just like threw in the towel and freaked out and would have just given up. But I just kind of adapted and focused on what I could control. So gratitude for this month. Our home has AC again, and it is lovely. Quality time with Sean, Emery, and Zach. I'm grateful for the couple of family trips we got to go on. And I'm grateful for a fresh start as August begins. So, there are my reflections. Let's jump into August now and get going. So, I have all my stickers that we are going to be using. And so, I think first, let me do this. I'm going to put the month down, but it looks like I need to white out some of it. Perfect. So there is that. And then I have my date headers, or not date headers. I guess they're kind of date headers. My days of the week to change this to a Monday start. Because Monday start is the best. And you can't tell me otherwise. Also, I don't know how I have like a smudge right there, but it's kind of making me mad. So I need to fix that too. I'll probably just put a sticker over it. Perfect. Okay. So I am going to speed this part up really quick just so I can place down my date dots. And then there are no holidays in August, so I don't need to worry about like writing any of that out either. So it's really just fixing these, and then I will be back. Okay, friends, we are back. It doesn't matter a little bit. Well, there we go. So midway through, I decided to get rid of that Saturday, the first and the second, Saturday and Sunday, and just start fresh here on Monday the 3rd, just because today is Monday the 3rd when I'm planning this. I usually film my monthly Plan With Me's like the week before they go live, but because of my situation and everything, that did not happen. And so instead, I just decided those days have already come and passed. There's no point of having them. And then that way every day has a full day and we don't have like the weird half days at the bottom, and it works out. So that is what we are doing. So I'm going to quickly just put down all of the things that are going on this month down, so I don't need to worry about them. So first we have church. That's just a thing that happens every week, so we're just going to put that down really quick. There we go. Okay, so this week don't really have anything going on until the weekend. My sister and I are going shopping, so we have like a little girls' day. I'll put that up here. And then my husband is having like a little mission reunion from when he served his mission, and it's for families, and so we are gonna go to that later that night. And then also that Sunday after church is family dinner at my parents' house. Okay, moving to this next week. My baby boy, Zach, is going back to daycare for his second year. It is bittersweet. It's not as sad as when Emery had to go to daycare, when it was just her and she was a baby. But I just think as you get older and you have more kids, it's just kind of, it's normal. And so he's actually going back this week just so we can start getting back into a routine slowly. And then on Saturday that week, my mom is having a little family reunion with her brothers. We're having a dinner there. Also on Thursday, I have Bunko. So we'll put that there. And then this Monday is like my last day of summer break. I have a nail appointment at 9:30. And then I have a doctor's appointment at 1. So that should be a fun day. And then we are back to work. And I think I'm actually gonna make that one smaller. But we do have staff development. We have a bunch of different meetings that happen when we come back. And so I'm just gonna have the staff development sticker down. And then I'm gonna come in with my little curly Q washi. And we're just gonna mark it like this. Where did my washi cutter go? I don't know. I really need to like clean up here. There we go. And then Friday, same thing. There we go. And then that Thursday is our back to school night. And so I'm actually going to be covering this whole thing with back to school. So I need to edit this little, there are things falling everywhere. And then actually we'll do this, we'll peel this up. So back to school night on Thursday. Kind of covers up her time, but that's okay. I have back to school night that night, and my daughter, she's starting kindergarten this year. And so she also has back to school night. And it kind of makes me sad, I'm not gonna lie. And then our first day of school is the 24th, which is crazy. But really exciting. And that's really what we have going on this month. And so it's really just getting ready to go back to school. And it's a lot of fun. So let's put down these stickers. I know I got rid of August 1st. So I can't put the planner day sticker down. I probably will just do that in my weekly spread. That works. We'll put down some of these fun stickers. Maybe. I don't like that like kind of ripped weird. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. Except I have like no room for any of these. Sons and Daughters Day is on August 11th. Do that one. Creamsicle Day. Black Cat Appreciation Day. That's important because we have a black cat. Bacon Lovers Day. Let's see. Eat Outside Day would be fun. A lot of these might just have to go on my weekly spread. Just because day's cute. Women's Equality Day. I really want to do Book Lovers Day, but it won't fit. Maybe I'll put it right here. No, I don't like that either. I'll put it on its where it's supposed to go. Let me see what days this one has. Oh, see, these ones are cute. Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. And then Root Beer Float Day on the 6th. Could get down with that. Lazy Day. And S'mores Day. Left-Handers Day is the 13th, and we have to celebrate that one because I'm left-handed. Okay, I feel like those are good. We have a good mix. Perfect. I love having fun holidays on my monthly spread, but then I find it really hard to try to fit everything. And so that is my dilemma. And then we have these. So I think I'm gonna hang this here. I think that would be really cute. Or you know what? I think I'm gonna do it over here actually. I really appreciate how forgiving hand plan stickers can be at times because I'm really not nice to them. Because like I'll stick things down and I'm like, wait, I think it looks better over here. Or we have problems like this where we don't know how to put a little banner down. That's cute. And then I'm gonna put maybe I thought it'd be cute to put down sun castles there, but maybe not. Maybe we can put the boat. I'll just angle it a little bit. And the submarine, oh, there's this little boat too. I like this one. Might have to trim the top, but that's okay. And then these we're gonna put down here and have like a little sand castle situation. That's so cute. I'll put the fish there. I really like how this turned out. Really cute. I need to fix this creamsicle sticker because it's bugging me. It's still crooked, whatever. So in July, I did this like move my body, strength training, steps, read my scriptures, and I try to track it, but I don't think I'm gonna worry about that this month. We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't think I will. So we're just gonna hurry and put this together. Perfect. Oh no, that like kind of smeared. Sad. Okay. I always need to remember what I did. Important. To do. Just gonna run down there. Perfect. And then I know these are my goals. Let's kind of stick that right there. And then do these little dots. Alrighty, you guys, so let's go ahead and write in my 5 goals for the month. So this is what I did last month. So we're just gonna go in and write those. And so instead of moving my body, I have joined another StepBet challenge. And I just decided, like, at first I thought, oh, with StepBet I can walk and make money. And if you're not a member or subscribed to StepBet, that's not really the case. You kind of just break even and maybe make like $1 or so extra. Because they have to deduct like fees and like payout for different things. And so you basically make $2 more than what you paid. And at first I was like, that's really not worth it. But then I didn't do StepBet for a month and a half, and I noticed how less motivated I was to walk. And so if I am just paying $40 a month to motivate myself to move and walk and really hit my step goals, and I'm going to get that money back, then I might as well do it. And so my first goal is to complete my StepBet. My second one is to strength train. 8 times. I did have that down for July, but with how crazy everything was, that obviously did not happen. And then I want to make sure I read my scriptures for at least 20 days. I also am going to follow a monthly budget. And weekly check-ins with Sean. And then I want to read 2 books this month. I don't know what they are yet. But I think that would also be fun. And so for my important category, this is where I just write the stickers that I'm going to be using this month. So I'm going to be using the Han Can Plan floral kit that she released for August. I also have my folklore stickers that I'm going to be making. And then the CAD planner stickers. I'm just waiting for my supplement extra ones, and then I can use that. And then Han Can Plan back to school. Okay, for my to-do list, I know for sure I need to register Emery for kindergarten. And so we do all this paperwork in the spring, but then we have to register them for school every August. And so I need to do that. I need to prep term 1 for myself. So I'm going to write prep term 1 9th grade, and then prep term 1 8th grade. Oh, and then I need to do my open enrollment for work. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do. Off the top of my head, this is a growing list that I just write things down. I think I'm just gonna write check 30 before 30 list, because as we remember at the beginning of me setting up this planner, I made this list. I can quickly show it to you of all these things I want to do this year, and I just want to make sure that I'm actually doing them. And so check that, kind of plan some things out. And then we can quickly put on my Hello August sticker, and this is just where all of my August memories are gonna go. So super cute. I really do like how this turned out. I think the one thing I need to figure out is which seasonal holiday stickers I'm gonna use, because I really do like the Christian design ones, but there's a lot of them and they all don't fit, and some of them are kind of really goofy and I don't know. where I like the hand can plan ones because I feel like they are more simple and they're not all over the place and they kind of look better with everything else. So I don't know. If you have any suggestions, please share them in the comments below. Also share if you have kids or if you're a teacher or both, when do you guys start school? Because we start the 24th, but my sister-in-law, who's a teacher in St. George, she went back to work today, the 3rd, and they start this week, so next week. And so I'm just really interested to see when everyone is starting. I know some people have already started, and so I just think it's very interesting that we all start at very different times, but then I feel like everyone ends at the same time. And I know holidays and stuff are different, but I'm just interested. So let me know down in the comments below. There will be more planning content coming soon because I do need a back plan some things, and so I was going to do that and kind of like do like a memory keeping video for July. I need to do a plan with me for this week. Like, I did not realize my AC going out would like derail everything, but it's fine. I also, if you're interested, let me know down in the comments. If you're interested in watching me set up my teacher planner, I can also do that. But if not, I just might set that up and just have it get to go. So let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. It feels good to be back and to be planning again. I've missed my planner dearly. And so I'm just happy for some normalcy again. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my planning content here on YouTube. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.